Dear students and learners, this is Little Lang. I am an English teacher, and you know very well. Yesterday, my class was conducted with object case. Today also same, but today I will discuss about the first part of object case, which was direct and indirect object. So I already had written few sentences, approx 10 sentences. Okay, so from there we'll actually classify which one is direct object and another one is indirect object. Okay, I already told in my previous class that direct object always considered for non-human beings. Okay, and indirect object always considered for human beings. So let's start. How do I actually pull out or separate which one is direct and another one is indirect? I already wrote there, classify the both objects direct and indirect from the following sentences. Always remember that there is one formula, one category. Such what could be subject plus auxiliary verb plus sometimes it could be take main verb. Okay, and auxiliary verb, or you can write main verb. Such one example is there. See, I want to lend, this is infinitive. Okay, to lend him some money. So these types of sentence also there. Subject plus auxiliary verb or main verb plus there is infinitive. Okay, and it could be that time direct object or it could be indirect. Okay, so first one I want to actually classify direct or indirect object from this sentence. My grandmother, this is subject. Used, this is main verb. Used, this is actually auxiliary verb. Used to tell. Okay, used to tell, tell is there, main verb. Whom and what. Whom, there is the object. So which object? This one. These are human beings, this is why it will be indirect. And the stories, it is non-living beings, this is why it will be direct object. Okay, next the second one, I already told you before that it is infinitive. Whom, it will become what? It will become indirect object, and some money, it is direct object. Similarly, the third sentence, my father is subject, given is main verb, and what? My father has given or had given a bat to me. A bat is there, direct object, and whom had he given? To me. So me is there, indirect object. Similarly, number 4, he taught, the he is subject, taught is main verb, and her is there. This is human, in him, actually human, this one, and Spanish, he taught her Spanish. The Spanish is one language, so it would be direct and her will be indirect object. Okay, because her is human beings, so it will be indirect, and Spanish is language, this is why it will be direct. Next, another sentence we will see. Number 5, I took him to be a gentleman. So I is subject, took is main verb. Whom, him, whom will I take? Whom did I take? Okay, him, and to be a gentleman. What have I taken as a as a gentleman. So it will be a gentleman. It will be him. I have taken him, but what? As what kind of person? As a gentleman. So it will be uh, it will be, have you seen there are both, one is him and one is gentleman, both are there as human beings, okay, but it is the character, but it is not the man. Him is man, so this is why it will be indirect and it will be direct, okay, direct object. She handed me the chair. The she is subject here, handed is main verb, and whom and what. The whom, it will be indirect and the chair will be direct. Similarly, number 7, he gave her lift in his new car. The he is their subject, gave is their main verb, and he gave her what? Lift. He gave her lift. So he is subject, gave is main verb, her is object. The which object is it? It is human beings. This is why it will take indirect object and lift is direct object. Okay. Similarly from 8 number sentence, we'll observe that she gave him a good kick. The she is their subject, gave is their main verb, and whom, again human beings, so it will become indirect object, and a good kick, it will come direct object because it is non-living beings. Human asked me my name. Human or Rahul. Rahul asked me my name. So Rahul is subject here, and asked me, it is main verb, and whom and what. The whom, one person, me, it will be indirect object, and my name must be as a direct object. I gave my knowledge, from the last sentence, I gave my knowledge to my student. So I is subject, I give is here main verb, my knowledge, what do I give? My knowledge. So my knowledge will be here as a direct object, and to my student, okay, so my student, the in a living being, this is why it will be indirect object. Okay, I think it has been clarified now to you very clearly that how can you separate direct object and indirect object. Okay, again I have made one table just for you understand clearly that what is called actually sentence, in a sentence which object is called direct and which one is called indirect. Okay, by this diagram it will be very much clarified, too much clarified to you. Okay, so here you can see I have written first sentence, she told me the story. She is here subject. I have made 4 actually box: subject, verb, indirect object and direct object. Okay, so verb, in the verb box, okay, you can see auxiliary verb as well as main verb, both one by very beside to another. Okay, so subject is their subject, she is their subject. First sentence, she told me the story. The she is subject, verb is told, indirect object is me, and direct object. I always tell that human beings, have you seen there are the 5 human beings are there. Okay, these all are example of indirect object, and there are the non-living beings. That's mean the story, room, book, okay, literature and language, a house, all are part of direct object because this is not living beings as well as this is not human beings. Okay, this is why these are examples of direct object, and this is the verb you know very well, and these both will, these are the examples of auxiliary verb, not main verb, but told, show, bring, teach and build, all are the examples of main verb. Okay, and you know very well this is pronoun, father, noun, I, Mr. Subroto. Okay, Mr. Subroto teaches them literature and language. Actually this name is I clarified to me. Okay, and he is their pronoun, he built her a house. So like that, so I think it is now clear to you that indirect object is always clarified for human beings. Okay, this is human beings purpose, and this is non-living beings. These non-living beings. Okay, these are called direct object. So that's it. I think it will be too much beneficiary to you for this class. Okay, next year I'll discuss about another part of objective case. Okay.